What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin, and being that you guys have been so excited about the Edward Kenway outfit that we got in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I decided to do a playthrough of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So, during the cutscenes, I probably won't talk, but afterwards, I will. I'll let you know what's going on. So, we're going to begin with the actual ship that our main character is on. So now we have control of the ship. This was actually made kind of popular in part 3 when Connor gets a hold of the ship. A lot of people enjoyed the naval combat, some people did not, and then they decided to do an entire pirate kind of module, and this was the result. We got the Pirates of the Caribbean version of Assassin's Creed, which Pirates of the Caribbean was also popular at the time that this had come out. So I kind of feel like that was one of the driving factors of this. Kind of like Vikings, the TV show, was actually one of those shows that was pretty popular during the entire the Valhalla. Well, it was inspiration for Valhalla. So what we're doing here basically is taking out these little mini ships. You want to sink them so that they don't mess with you at all, and then we want to go and we want to take out that bigger ship, which, you know, thankfully is pretty much just shot up to pieces. We don't have to battle it, you know, to with our limited resources and limited knowledge right now of like the game. So also, this is one of the old school kind of ways of playing the game. It's not the new system. They made a brand new system in, I believe, in Origins. That's when it started. But here comes another cutscene.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
So, in wanting a better life, apparently Edward became a pirate, or a privateer, as they call themselves. But he ended up, I don't know, not doing as well as he should have, honestly. So here we go. Start off Shipwreck. Going to reach the shore. As I was saying before, a different system. This is the older system. And the Bassam game that is coming out in 2023 is supposed to be running on the older kind of fighting system, which I don't know how to feel about that. I feel kind of like there'll be more combos, possibly. But we'll see what happens. I have a feeling it's going to be a good game.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
So if we really think about it, the Edward Kenway outfit that we got in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not actually the Edward Kenway outfit. It's actually the Duncan Walpole outfit. Because he steals it from him. Which is pretty wild.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana.
Still want to know how he becomes an assassin. We'll see what happens. We'll see as this goes along. I have a bunch of other Assassin's Creed games, the older ones that I have playthroughs for. I have a folder for it on my channel so that way you could actually take a look at it. It's an actual playlist with all of the Assassin's Creed games. The entire series is added in there. Now, one of the things that I do want to say, however, is that you will see times where I will clip this, I will cut this, and the reason that I'm cutting it is because, you know, like I'll go back and I'll like collect everything. What I basically want you guys to see is just, you know, the gameplay and, you know, like the missions and stuff like that, the storyline basically. Everything else I'll do in the background. Otherwise, this could go on for like ever. This could be like a month-long series for just one game where I'm collecting all the lootables and the collectibles and stuff like that. So to me, that kind of makes no sense. So that's why I do it this way. I do it with a bunch of different games. I'll play through and I'll do, you know, collecting other things in the background and then bring you guys back in when I complete everything. One of the wild things about this game is the fact that, like, you know, you're going around and you're doing so much stuff. It's wild. There is a lot to do in this game. And the other thing is, you know, getting used to like these controls after you've been playing like the newer games, Valhalla, Origins, Odyssey. Sometimes it gets kind of confusing because you have to actually, you know, do a certain sequence in order to do the leap of faith, certain sequence in order to do like a lot of the stuff in this game. So it's kind of wild. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what we got going here. We're basically chasing this guy. He needed to get to Havana. He asked us for help. And then, you know, he figured we were going to rob him because Edward is a pirate. And he just took off running into the forest here of this island.
We could work together on this.
That's pretty wild. He's hurt and he's still doing all these like jumps and leaps and stuff. Still pretty cool. The only thing I'm going to take my time to do is to like actually get these sync points. And then there will be like a cut, I'm telling you, so that way I could go back and do all this stuff. I could collect everything here. So let's see, we got to get to him. And not only do we have to get to him, we have to make sure that we could get him and complete this mission. So let's see. Not really a hard area or hard boss. It's basically here just so that we learn the basics of the game. That's basically what we needed to do. We needed the basics of the entire game. And they do this all the time in all these games. Oh, I messed up. I was expecting to assassinate him. I forget. I'm not an assassin yet. So we check what he's got. Looks like some kind of glass cube.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await
Nothing
your
super
arrival.
important.
If
At
you
least
truly
that we know
possess the
of.
information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
So now we have his outfit. And we're able to go about our business disguised as him pretty much.
That schooner'll do me just fine.
And we could hear somebody in the distance. It's a restricted area. There's a bunch of enemies about. And just to let you guys know, I did actually go through a bunch of stuff. I stopped and then I went back and got all the stuff that I could. Come back and we'll get through this area now.
The Commodore's gone ahead to Kingston. We're to commandeer this lover's ship and follow. Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is...
Well, let's see. Somebody's clearly in trouble. We're going to go help them out. I want to get that item at least because that's something that like need to get for this anyway. Let's go get it. There we go, that was easy enough. Now we learn about stalking zones, which is what we're going to need to do. We're going to need to get through here and quietly get to like through this area. Now, quietly means that it's not just quiet. We could actually go and kind of attack these guys. Like, we're basically like hiding in like the stalks and everything like that. So we'll see what happens here.
You like? I'll pay you. Anything you like. Oh God. Oh God.
We're almost to the guy. Kind of want to get the rest of these guys out the way.
Take anything you like.
Do some more whistling. Always want to move when they're not looking, because that will definitely ruin our whole day. That'll mess us up
I'll pay you.
if we go and we mess with them while they're looking at us. That's not good.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay. One last guy till we get to like the 3 over there.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Take him out. There he goes. And now we got these last 3 guys.
Anything you like.
And there's like a treasure map over here.
Oh God. Oh God.
So we'll take that. There we go, so we cleared this whole area. Now it's time to take these 3 guys out.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Not a bad idea hiding in any of these bushes here,
Anything you like.
just so that we could get through. Almost. Oh, that guy saw us.
Oh God. Oh God.
There we go, that makes it a little bit easier. Now these last 2.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Now I forgot you could loot these guys too.
I'll pay you.
Alright.
Anything you like.
I really wanted to take that guy out, but you can't sort of sneak attack him once you've already taken him out. So we'll do some counters. We'll attack. There we go. Take him out.
Oh God.
And now we'll save our friend over here.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
So now this unsuspecting guy He's actually going to be pretty useful. Not because he's, you know, somebody, well, he is somebody we're going to take advantage of, but at the same time, it's like mutual help. So now I'm over here, I'm at the ship. You just have to wait for him to board as well. And then come to the wheel. Once he does that, then you're able to like leave and do whatever it is you want to do.
Welcome aboard, Duncan.
Which is going to be to go to Havana.
Schooner, but well suited to my purpose, strategy.
That's going to be very important.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Which is very funny. He just kept taking the name of Duncan Poole.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find
I mean,
comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean.
not really too wild.
Of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
He wants to stay incognito. He wants to collect this treasure or this reward.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we?
We'll see what happens. As you're sailing through here, not only should you be checking, you know, like it, obviously
A possibility.
you get whatever's around you because you're steering through this. Also take a look at the mini-map because the mini-map will actually tell you everything you need to know about like the rocks and everything like that, what's where.
But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane.
There's a lot of land masses around.
That sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
These guys are having banter on the ship while you're steering it right now because you don't have any shanties yet, I don't believe. So you can't just change the shanty. Some people like absolutely love the shanties, other people like hate it. Well, there's a whale. You could hunt whales in this game. You could do like a lot of different things, which is pretty phenomenal, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
So they're gonna sail away. This dude, this little chubby dude, is kind of weird. Duncan clearly, well, Edward clearly wants to get out of here.
Fantastic work. Very promising.
Oh, now we're gonna go into the real world. We're gonna go to the present day. Action completed.
Easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here.
Why would they have broken my brain?
That's it. Down.
I don't think they ever give your character here
Let's get you
an
up.
actual name when it goes into third person.
So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started,
Sample 17 project. Desmond was
testing.
subject 17.
Bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Like, just imagine this. Imagine if Abstergo made an entire gaming company. That would be wild as hell.
Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but
Hey, my eyes over
has
here,
been a
lady.
studio for a few years, since 2010.
Just like side-eyeing people to the right. Instead of looking directly at me.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers
Liberation
for
was
the
actually a good
world to
game.
enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean pirates. So that's your gig.
Them creating a game is like absolutely insane. So we know who this is, right?
Well, thank you, Nancy.
Take a good look.
Journée.
What does that look like?
C'est bon, c'était prêt.
Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade.
If you know, you know. And if you don't know,
Power
yes,
up
it's
and have a
her.
Look. It's pretty slick.
I like how she was talking to you, then all of a sudden went into like a robotic position
That's because your
to begin
communicator is
her
your key to getting around.
kind of walk. It's nuts how they do that with this game. And of course, this was an older game, so they did that with a lot of older games. When they were getting ready to walk, they put you at a starting position.
See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, second floor. You ready?
And we're going to the floor
Let's go.
where we're going to go and see
Ah, there's the boss.
what's going on here.
CCO, I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Hey them, Connor.
Edward.
This dude is so weird.
Yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie,
Very
can you
weird.
in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling
Sample
all the best
17, I
stuff
still
from his
can't get
DNA.
over that.
And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Alright, so now you can walk around the office. There's a bunch of these little sticky notes here. And in checking them out, you're able to go and basically like unravel some secrets there. But overall, you could just go back to your Animus.
Memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your
Get
project
back into the
supervisor,
game.
Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibration
This was actually created
all systems optimal. Extra
in a weird way.
activated.
We had Desmond up until this point. This is the first game without Desmond. And this is a game where, you know, like in present day, they started changing the narrative. They were making us the player character, or the player was the assassin or joined the assassins and whatnot. So it got like really weird at this point. I think that's part of the disillusion that people had for the game,
Lively Havana.
honestly.
I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
They arrived in Cuba.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Why is he waving to people if he doesn't know anybody? Dude is so weird.
Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kick.
Sand in my
Or a
hampers.
siesta, should I say?
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
So why is he only taking the one crate?
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a...
I miss hooded combat.
I might have a drink.
I miss hooded everything.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this purge.
You're just more assassin-like.
Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No, they charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals.
I gotta say, I do enjoy how they kind of incorporate
Goodness, no, I'm a
the assassins
Married men of their forte, mate.
to the time period where they're still wearing robes.
Aha!
That's always awesome.
A purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Like, it would be weird at this time to
Jump rank.
Oh, we'll be
have an assassin or have somebody wearing a hood
Lend us a
everywhere
few
they
reals,
went.
then. I did save your skin.
Be kind of shifty.
Of course.
Cheers.
You could buy weapons here. The main objective here is to just buy a pair of swords. If you had gotten the money like
That's a
I did on that small island, the starter island,
fair.
you could do like a lot more different things, and
Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh,
or you could make a lot more purchases. I like to save it for later on in the game, and you'll see why I saved it for later on in the game.
With a sort of courtyard interior.
It'll make like a lot of sense. This is still all part of the tutorial, you know, like they show you how to like do things, how to fight, how to defend yourself, counter, you know, what the purposes of all these towers are for, the synchronization points. And the reason they do this, honestly, is so that like if you are a brand new player and let's say you just started here, you could, you know, you would know how to play the game. Some people, the very first Assassin's Creed game they played was like Origins or Odyssey or something. So like when you play the older games, in fact, it's a refresher course as well.
Hang tight.
It was definitely a refresher course for me because I hadn't played this game in so long, and then I get here, and then all of a sudden, you know, I was like, I forgot how to play this game. So let's see, let's tackle this pickpocket.
I'm close at heel, shitbird.
Now, I believe X, well, the right bumper R2,
I come.
that was how you ran. You got close, you had to kind of hit the circle button, and that would tackle him.
Don't make me chase you into the harbor.
I think at the end, he'll turn around and he'll fight. That's not what you wanted. You wanted the optional objective. So here we go. Now, upon doing the optional objective, I could kill him and he'll obviously give up the rest of what I need.
Duncan! broken? By Jove, you're alive.
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
So we meet back up with Steed, and now we're gonna go to the tavern, drop this stuff off. That's not gonna be easy though.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George. Having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Always gotta be a drunken sailor.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. Yous mates with them pirates
Oh,
down in
God.
Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
Hey, I warned him.
Oh, that looked like it hurt. Yeah, again here they're gonna teach you all the different ways of like combating. That way, you know, like you learn, you're able to counter. Honestly, the combat system in these games prior to Origins were really wild because it was a lot of like countering, crosscuts, battles. It was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty wild, and I kind of missed that system of fighting because what ended up happening was that you would literally have like a flow of combat. You're battling, you're doing a certain thing, you're attacking a certain way. All of a sudden, you know, you're attacked from behind. Instead of taking the hit or having to dodge, you could counterattack. And in counterattacking, it just made the fight look cleaner, it looked smoother. You battled and it was pretty wild looking. Like, you could get up to like a 20 counter combo, a 20 counter kill, which I thought was pretty wild. It's a lot of fun. It's really insane when you see something like that. Like, these things are pretty wild too. Like, you use the smoke bombs. I mean, there are like a couple of different tools and weapons that, you know, like you could use and everything in like the current games, but I don't know, there's just a certain feel about the older games that are amazing. Like, I can't wait until the new Bassam standalone game, Mirage. I can't wait until it comes out because I want to see, you know, like what they do with it. I want to see if it goes back to like normal, if it goes back to like this old school stuff, or if it actually, you know, they still keep it pretty much like Valhalla. Look at this. I was hidden and the dude still pulled me out. Instead of just walking away, he wanted to see what I was doing. Unreal. Really wild. And then the other wild thing is going to be that, look at this, I'm just going to keep using the smoke bomb. I hope they bring stuff like that back. That would be awesome. There we go, so we got the full memory sync. These guys, they just can't leave me alone. There we go, come on, go away. Nope, that didn't work. How about now? You didn't see me. Nobody saw me. Give it a couple of minutes so they leave me alone. And there are a lot of things to like pick up all around here and whatnot. There are tons of secrets in each of these zones and whatnot. That's basically what took a lot of time. Honestly, if this game was just all, let's say, it was just regularly story and everything, this would probably take like 10 hours. In fact, playing Assassin's Creed 2, not Brotherhood, not Revelations, but playing 2, I could beat the entire game in like 12 hours, including getting all the collectibles and stuff. Unlocking all the puzzles. That's how small of a game it is. This game would probably be comparable to that. So let's see. A lot of sync points. Yeah, you unlock Abstergo things for you unlock the challenges for the multiplayer stuff. I wonder if the multiplayer servers are still up and open. I think that would be so cool if they were, honestly. I may try to get that going. I may see, if we could maybe with a bunch of you guys, we'll get together and we'll see if we could do this. I think that would be fun. Playing with a bunch of you guys, we'll grind for like trophies and achievements if you don't have them. And we'll have like some like fun. We'll just like attack each other.
Swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my...
What happened, dude? Oh, he got
Spanish eyes off me.
beat up.
Oh, it's no bother.
That is completely wrecked. Look at this poor guy.
Regrettably, the soldiers
Damn.
confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is wee mal dad, so I...
So messed
rather
up.
not ask.
Shit. All right, come on. Let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What? In my drawers? See
Man,
what happens.
he caught a beating. I wonder what happened to him. Like, why did they beat him up? He wasn't even doing anything. Well, I'm gonna have to get those guys. Gotta tailgate them.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Eavesdrop on them.
Stay out of sight.
Look at this. No, I hire these ladies so that, like, in almost every one of these games, so that way I could just walk around without any sort of harassment from anybody, honestly.
Best idea you had today.
Like, they are super useful. It's like having your own walking group where, like your own hidden area, your own hidden patch, and then on top of that, besides them being hidden and whatnot, you could use them to go and, mess with the guards so that way you could get through.
Yes, sir. He is very excited to meet you. Only you must be present for a hanging. Yours. Hanging?
Let's see.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go.
Work your magic.
Keep going. And then, of course, there's a timer. Oh, God. These guys are going to have seen me. Yup.
Mendoza? Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you.
Get these girls again. Try to get through here. Well, let's see if I could do this. Let's see how many times it takes before I actually get this done right. Because I would really like to be able to get through these guys here.
Man owes me money for the slaves or something. Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to
Let's see.
We have foods to sell, sugars and such. Excellent.
Let's see if I can get around it. And then there's a timer, so we got to be able to get there within the time limit.
Senor, the hanging will be started soon. Let's not dilly-dally. Yes, sir. We go.
There we go. We'll get them. We'll get them. I've got these other guards tailing me. This is such a pain in the butt, man. The other thing I keep forgetting is the physics when you're running and jumping and stuff. Like, I keep forgetting that, like, as you're running, you tend to just climb up on stuff accidentally. Ugh. Well, we got closer. See what happens now.
The hanging will be started soon. Let's not dilly-dally. Yes, sir. We go.
Very close. Alright, let's try to get these guys. Come on, ladies. We're gonna need you. Run with me. Run with me. Ugh. Target lost.
The hanging will be started soon. Let's not dilly-dally.
Alright. Let's try to figure this out. This is like one of the biggest pains. The biggest pains I have with these older games in the Assassin's Creed series is, number one, you know, you run up walls accidentally when you don't mean to. You know, number two, sometimes the stalking is kind of like difficult because you're following them and then, you know, like crazy stuff will end up happening. They turn to look at you and you have no way of kind of hiding. And then there's the other problem where you accidentally will be walking and all of a sudden you'll bump into like an enemy soldier and that enemy soldier will pay attention to you and that's kind of like wrecked. Like, look at these guys. They came in and started attacking me. Even though I didn't bump into them, they attacked me because they saw that like I was following him, I kind of feel like.
The hanging will be started soon. Let's not dilly-dally. Yes, sir. We go.
So let's see. Let's try just following them and not even looking for any of the girls. Let's try to follow them carefully. See if that works. I mean, it's possible. You just have to be extra careful. Which is the key to the whole thing. Just being careful, but quick at the same time because we still have to get to them. Let's see. There we go. We'll take these girls with us. And I bet those girls can't even come down here. That's pretty wrecked. Alright, well, let me get close. Let's see. Run, run, run. Hide so they don't see me. There we go. Hide from these guys.
How long will this hanging take, man?
Come on.
Don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want Reale's mind. I want his.
They're like turning around, they're looking at me, and then they're like walking away. They're walking backwards.
See, we have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Come on, people.
Englishman.
So now we're gonna eavesdrop on their conversation and see where that takes us.
Left his sugar behind. Very fine.
That's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir.
All right,
Captain Mendoza
more
will have
eavesdropping.
I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburon. El Tiburon, Governor Torres' man.
Now we have a new target. Let's go. Let's see. Gotta follow him. Can't be too conspicuous. Cannot get too far from him. That's the fortress we have to get into.
You know what to do.
We have to take his key. Easy with the girls distracting. And now we'll hide in here. See, I kept whistling by accident while reading the thing on the bottom. It says, hold it to, like, rob them, but... screw it. Come on. Got it. Now these guys... Did I complete the objective? No, I did complete the objective. Now I'm going to be in front of the thing when these guys kill me. I was trying to complete the objective, like die and come back to this spot, but it puts me right back in front of the thing. Alright, so anyway, this is where I'm going to end it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Part 2 will be coming tomorrow, guys. Alright? See you then.
Ya Yi!